Alright guys, going back to another diesel dog video, and I got another tool haul for y'all. Let's take a look in the old treasure chest here and see what we got going on. Alright, first things first, I'm gonna take these out because they're gonna stick to everything I pull out of this treasure chest here. Got some magnets, telescoping magnets here. I've gone through so many magnets, I end up just having to replace them like a couple times a year, but they get bounced around and they get broken or the magnet falls off or whatever, so I just got a couple more here. Got the long flex head type magnet here, which they're just El Cheapos I got from Northern Tool up the road. I'm going to end up taking this wing nut off here because that's super invasive, and try to find a little nut to go on there. And then probably lop the rest of the threads off this bolt. Is how I'm going to modify this thing. But I could just see, like, trying to get in some tight spaces, this wing nut's just going to be hitting everything. So a couple magnets there. Always got to have some magnets. Always dropping nuts, always dropping bolts. And that's where pocket screwdriver doesn't always get everything, so you got to have some magnets. All right, what else we got here? A couple things that I actually got a while back, but I never put them in any of the videos. I got some 3/4 inch drive, a ratchet, and extension here. I've never had a 3/4 inch drive ratchet. I got some 1/2 inch, like long flex head snap-on and some breaker bars, but never had 3/4 inch. So other than some adapters, 1/2 inch, 3/4 that I've used, but I saw this thing at Menards. It is a Master Force. I don't know. It was like $25 or $30 for this thing. It might have been more. I don't know. It's been a while. Anyways, so I got the extension and I got the ratchet, mainly for barring over Cummins engines where you got to take the cover off and you stick this in the front of the fuel pump and you bar them over that way from the front. Takes a little bit of force to do that. So best part about this ratchet, it's extendable. So yeah, I used this setup quite a few times. I've used this ratchet on some suspension stuff and utilized the extendable adapter. Next thing I got, SnapOn unit. Got a new UV light. This light uses the 14-4 batteries that I already got. A bunch of them. I've gone through quite a few cheapo UV lights, and I had another one break last year right at the end of the season. So I was going to replace it this year. I messed with it a little bit, like half a year, and it just finally, the front lens fell out and everything, all the guts fell out. So another guy actually got one of these from off the truck, and I borrowed it, and then I had to have it because it is bright. I mean, you ain't missing much with this thing. So this thing is awesome. I've used it a couple times. Haven't found any leaks with it. Had other issues with the AC, but anytime I got an AC issue that comes in a little bit low on Freon, I'm looking for leaks. So can't always find it, but this thing, I'm super happy with this thing. Next little guy I got right here, this is actually an 11-point socket for adjusting air disc brakes, calipers. You're gonna need an 11-tooth socket. Now you take the little cover off there, the little cap, and then it's got a little adapter in there, like the 11-point deal that goes to a 6-point. But those break very easy. And this socket makes things a lot easier for adjusting those. You don't have to worry about breaking them off, and you don't have to worry about losing those little extensions that stick in there. So I believe this was a Lyle product, but I ordered it off Amazon. If anyone's wondering, ordered that off Amazon. There's a bunch of different sockets on there. You can search air disc adjustment socket or whatever, 11-point air disc socket, and you'll find a bunch of these. So if you work on air disc brakes, highly recommend getting yourself a a socket. Next thing, extension set. 1/4-inch drive, Snap-on. I've gone through some 1/4-inch drive extensions, lost quite a few of them. I used to have some shorter ones, and I've lost them years ago when I was still in automotive. Actually, I lost a bunch of those. So still use some 1/4-inch stuff here and there. Working on big trucks, you sometimes for like getting sensors out or whatever, you know, a lot of guys think just because you're working on big trucks means you're just using bigger tools, but you still need the smaller stuff. So dash work, whatever you're doing, you're still going to need some 1/4-inch drive extension type stuff. And I figured I'd replenish and get all the different sizes, so that's a good buy. Lastly, I've got a stubby impact metric Matco socket set. Mainly bought this for like the 19, 21, 22, 24 goes to. I've already used the 24 on some caliper bracket bolts. That's mainly what I got this stuff for. And I think some of the smaller sizes, maybe the 12 and 13, might come in handy for some exhaust stuff maybe. Or possibly some turbo stuff. We'll see. But haven't had to use anything out of here other than the 24 so far. But I'm thinking like back on on some of the trucks where the caliper bracket bolts are real tight up against the frame or the leaf spring. These smaller sockets will get in there easier with a breaker bar just to bust them loose, at least to get them loose, and then maybe get a wrench in there to get them the rest of the way. So that's what I got them for, and it was a good deal. Guy, I forget what they originally were. They were like $160 or something, and the guy got them off. I got them off the truck for like 120 or something. So, well, maybe I have used the 13. I did use the 13 on some exhaust. Now I remember. It's turned around and dirty. So, yeah. So that's what I got. That's all my stuff. What's that? Yeah. Anyways, that's my tool haul here for the past couple months, couple things. I'm probably not going to be buying too many tools here with the holidays coming up, and I'm pretty much set on everything I need. I'm kind of over the days of just buying stuff just because I want something. Like it's got to be something that I need, and I think I'm going to be using quite a bit for me to purchase it anymore. So stuff I actually am going to use, not just sit in the box because I think it looks cool and I had to have it. So that's that. That's my tool haul. You guys, thanks for checking in. Short video. And see you guys in the next one.